Okay. Vita. I'm gonna show y'all boys where I'm from, man. I'm from that Texas.
What's the deal, baby? Y'all already know it is the big boss hog, boss dog, cake po, through the door, hit a touch the box. Your boy gonna have a good day. I'm gonna speak it into existence. We're gonna have a good day today. But remember, tough times don't last. Good people do it. If you said, "Cut man, if I remember you matter." Loma ran from some smoke. I made a video talking about how Lomachenko basically dubbed Devontae Tank Davis, right? That wasn't good enough for these Lomachenko fans, bro. I'm a fan of Lomachenko too, but these diehard Lomachenko fans, right? They're in the comment section. Lomachenko, he been chasing Tank. It's karma. He just did to him what Tank did to him. I ain't trying to hear none of that stuff, bro. I ain't trying to hear no excuses. Ain't no excuses, right? Ain't no excuses. I don't want to hear anything, right? Y'all sitting here talking about, oh, Tank ducked Lomachenko in the past. When? When did Devontae Tank Davis say, I don't want to fight Lomachenko? When did he say that? Pull up a video where the man said verbatim, I don't want to fight Lomachenko. Like Loma just said about Tank. Also, pull up a time where they were in contract talks. Don't worry, I'll wait. Pull up. When there was a contract sent to Devontae Tank Davis, or Devontae Tank Davis sent a contract to Lomachenko in the past. What was that, 2019? And then Tank turned the fight down, turned the whole offer down. Now I'm gonna tell you what really happened. Loma said he wanted to fight Devontae Tank Davis, right? Devontae Tank Davis said, I'll fight Lomachenko. Floyd Mayweather said, nah, you're not fighting Lomachenko. Which set on, right, the differences between Devontae Tank Davis and Floyd. Because Devontae Tank Davis, there were a lot of fights that Devontae Tank Davis wanted, and Floyd Mayweather and them said, no, we gonna move you how we gonna move you, right? Which made Devontae Tank Davis the star that he is now. We gotta give Floyd Mayweather credit. That's why Devontae Tank Davis is the face of boxing right now, because of Floyd Mayweather and how they moved him, right? That's real talk. They did a good job building a star. One thing they know how to do is build a star. I don't agree with everything that Floyd Mayweather does, but one thing I can give him credit for is say, hey, they know how to build a star. And they built one in Devontae Tank Davis, right? So that's point one, right? The other point, no official contract was sent. No official contract was sent in the past. So how is Devontae Tank Davis ducking Lomachenko in the past? Never happened. Now, if y'all want to sit here and use that analogy and say, oh, he stated that he wanted to fight, Loma stated he wanted to fight Devontae Tank Davis. Okay, cool. You know, if you want to go off word of mouth, then Canelo ducking Terence Crawford. The Terence Crawford is ducking Jambu Ennis. Since we want to use that analogy and say, oh, because somebody came out and said, hey, they want to fight somebody, Terence Crawford is ducking Jambu Ennis. Terence Crawford is ducking Teofimo Lopez, who keep calling him out. Since we just going off that analogy, I'm going off y'all analogy. Since y'all want to sit there and say, oh, Lomachenko called out Devontae Tank Davis in the past, and Devontae Tank Davis didn't send a contract or anything, so it's a duck. Okay, based off that analogy, Terence Crawford is ducking Teofimo and Jambu Ennis, and Canelo's ducking Terence Crawford. Canelo ducking David Benavidez, which we know. We know that. That's true. But Canelo ducking David Benavidez, Dimitri Bivol. Canelo is ducking Errol Spence, because Errol Spence said he wanted to fight him in the past. Canelo's ducking Jamal Charlo. Don't he keep going? David Benavidez is ducking David Morrell. Based off y'all analogy. We just gonna use y'all analogy. No official contract was sent. So, how's Devontae Tank Davis in the past duck Lomachenko? Make that make sense. Because he didn't duck Lomachenko. That man ain't do what Lomachenko did. Lomachenko sat there, right? Everything was going good, negotiations, everything, and this man saying, no mas. No, I don't want to fight Gervonta Tank Davis. I can't gear myself up. Huh? Then you need to retire, sir. If you can't gear yourself up to fight the #1 guy in boxing, right? If you can't gear yourself up to fight the #1 guy in your weight class, in boxing sales, you was gonna get the career high payday. They was gonna put the Ring magazine build up. Everybody was geared for that fight. Everybody was gonna tune in to that fight. You said, I can't gear myself up. I don't want to hear it. Ain't no excuses. You might as well retire, bro. And this is the thing. You in negotiations, right? You're in negotiations. You could have chilled, relax. Y'all wasn't fighting till like November, December. You could even told Tank, hey, can we fight in December? I just need a little time to spend with my family. Can we fight in December? Or, hey, we could negotiate the fight. Can we fight in January? That's like 5-6 months from now. You know what I'm saying? You have ample enough time. Okay, fight coming. Let me get my mind right. You have more than ample enough time. It's a duck, bro. It's no excuse. You could have came to them and be like, look, can we fight at this time? You know what I mean? I just want to spend a little time with my family. Ain't nothing wrong with that. It's being transparent. What's wrong with being transparent? Keep it 1,000. They don't want to do that. Now you got some people I saw say, hey, he trying to get his power pellets. I don't get into all that. You know what I'm saying? I don't get into all that. But I saw some people say, Lomachenko trying to get the power pellets. Hey, I don't get into all that. All I'm saying is this: at the end of the day, keep it 1,000. Lomachenko, Vasily Lomachenko, right? Needs to understand this. I'm cooking with hot grease. You not taking this fight with Gervonta Tank Davis is a duck move. That's it. You running from some smoke. That's it, bro. Like, it's nothing else to say. There's nothing else to say. There's nothing else. You're ducking. And y'all got to accept that. Ain't no excuses. Ain't no nothing you can write. Ain't no paragraphs you can write. Ain't nothing. No essays. No heartfelt messages. No nothing. You can't write nothing. You can't. There's nothing to say. No, boss. I'm not going to sit here and say Lomachenko is scared of Gervonta Tank Davis. That's not what I'm saying. I don't believe a fighter is afraid of no fighter, right? Because when you got a fighter like Lomachenko who's had as much amateur fights as he's had, Tank, who's had as much amateur fights as he's had, any amateur fighter, any amateur or pro fighter, they not afraid of no boxing. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even going to sit here and say no foolishness like that. But what I will say is this. It looks that way. It looks that way. You know what I'm saying? I gotta keep it 1,000. It looks that way, right? So Lomachenko got to do damage control. He gotta tighten up. You know what I'm saying? He definitely gotta tighten up. I don't know how he recovered from this. He gonna have to fight Tank. You know what I'm saying? Now, Tank, I'm hearing, is supposed to fight Shakur Stevenson. They negotiating with Shakur to fight in November, which I predict Tank will beat Shakur. Then Loma immediately gotta take that fight with Tank. That's just what it. Ain't no other way. He immediately gotta take that fight. He gotta sit there and be like, okay, that's the fight I'm gonna have to take. He can't fight nobody else. That's the only way he can redeem himself. Because if he go in that mug and he come back and he go fight somebody else that's not a top fighter, that ain't Gervonta Tank Davis, it shows definitely it's a duck. And that's just what it is. Y'all get upset, scream, holler, yeah, all that. I don't care. It's nothing you can say. It's nothing. Nada. Zilch. Nothing you can say. Cub ran for some smoke. I just never seen so many people quick to make an excuse in my life. oh, yeah, Tank avoided him in the past. Cap. We all know that was Floyd. There were fights that Tank wanted that Floyd didn't allow Tank to have. And I don't want to hear, oh, because he knew Tank was going to lose. No. Push be the shove. 2019, Tank could have beat Vasily Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? Because now y'all trying to say he out his prime. Here go the excuses. Oh, he's out of his prime. I don't believe Vasily Lomachenko's out of his prime. I believe he's older, but I don't believe he out of his prime. If he was out of his prime, he wouldn't have stopped George Kambosos, a fighter that nobody has stopped as of yet. You feel me? He stopped that man, bro. He's still Vasily Lomachenko. Vasily Lomachenko's fighting style is built off a skill set. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is. He's not a guy that has a certain attribute like a power. He's a power guy. Or he relies on athleticism. No, he's a guy that relies on skill set, right? So his style, he will keep him relevant for a while until he feel like I'm done with boxing. But I'm saying, if he can't gear himself up for Gervonta Tank Davis, he need to retire. But the thing is, I question is this: you geared yourself up for George Kambosos, you geared yourself up for Jermaine Ortiz, you geared yourself up for Richard Coleman, you geared yourself up for all these other fighters, right? But when it came down to that man from Baltimore, Maryland, you couldn't gear yourself up. Which would have been the biggest fight of your career, which would have been the biggest payday of your career, and all that. All that talk about, oh, I don't fight for money. This is a legacy fight, sir. This is not only about money. This is a legacy fight. Okay? Tank not Jake Paul. He not a fighter that's just popular, you know. Nah. That boy Tank a real fighter. You know what I'm saying? He built his stuff from fighting. Like I said before, when it come down to me potato situation, if Lomachenko can't get himself up for a fighter like Gervonta Tank Davis, he need to retire. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Bye, Scott.